true story. Cornell University published a study in 1999 where they tested a large number of undergraduate students. After the test, they asked each student to self-assess how they think they did on the test. And surprise, the less educated the student was, the worse they did on the test, the better, the higher they assessed and guessed their own abilities to be, okay? And the two people that published this study, Kruger and Dunning, this is now called the Kruger-Dunning effect. This has been repeated many times since in empirical studies, okay? And in a nutshell, the less you know about something, the more you think you know about something. I see this over and over in the competitive dance world. It rears its ugly head almost only in syllabus. You know, bronze, no, but by the time that dancer gets to silver, maybe they start doing gold, suddenly they are all that in a bag of chips. And bad news, guys. This is going to hold back your comp results. Okay. So firstly, I do love the enthusiasm. You know, and hey, I'm going to beat that couple in 3 months. And I've outgrown my teacher. I need to switch teachers. If I did bad in that comp, not my problem. I'm great. My teacher sucks. I've outgrown them. And I'm going to crush this comp, and they'll enter some category they totally don't belong in because they have this delusion that they belong there. Okay, but even worse, guys, it holds them back because they think they've got it all wrapped up in a tight gift. They don't want to stay at their current level. They don't want to invest the time necessary to cultivate their muscle memory in a totally different way than DNA tells you to do, because you got that body stuck on the front of you. They don't want to slow down the music where it feels better, it looks better at speed. No, it doesn't. You look horrible, and all you're doing is resorting back to your old habits. And then they go on the comp floor and they're like, why does my video look so bad? Well, and you know what? It's totally fine if you don't feel like slowing things down. If you get bored, if you demand new choreography, hey, definitely give that feedback to your coach, because that's our job. We are there to please. I'll teach someone whatever makes them happy because that makes me happy. But it does stress me out when a student who is not ready believes that they are better than they are. They want to push on to that next level. They don't want to continue in their current category. They don't want to do the repetition. On and on. It's unfortunate because then they're never going to achieve their grandmaster evil plan, which is, world domination in dance sport. Now, if that's not your goal, hey, you do what makes you happy. And there are so many options and different goals. We have in ballroom dance so many different ways we enjoy it. It's important that you pursue your goals and not your teacher's goals. As a matter of fact, if you're just like, hey, I want to have fun here, I want to hang on you and follow, or I want to learn this open choreography I saw at this comp and it was cool. Hey, tell your pro that's totally fine. That is joyful. I love teaching that lesson too. But when the student's self-perception is misaligned with their actual abilities, where they are in their current dance journey, it's just going to hurt you. And a lot of people still continue to pursue that goal, but now they got to invest 5 times more money, 5 times more years in unlearning all that muscle memory they've now pounded in, competing hardcore, doing stuff that they're, in terms of foundational learning and, building the Lincoln Log house, they're not ready for. And now instead of just building another floor in the building, they got to tear it down to the foundation and restart from scratch, which sucks. Trust me, guys. And you know what? I've been there. When I switched to my coaches, my primaries that were second in the world at that time when I switched, it was real humbling to have to just break everything down when I was just starting to learn open stuff. And suddenly, what do you mean I got to restart bronze? What? So anyway, guys, hopefully you can avoid the mistakes that I've made and that I've seen many students make over the years, okay? So going forward, my suggestion is your secret dance sport mindset. Secret weapon is going to be to remember your Kruger-Dunning effect. Okay, guys, I wish you the ultimate victory in your dance sport life. I look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning for some more things ballroom dance. We talk about culture. I share crazy stuff I'm seeing over the years. I share stuff that I've seen be super effective to win in competition, and things that tend to hold a lot of people back. And I love answering your questions too. Seriously, guys, every single week I think, you know what, I'm kind of done doing this because I don't have anything else to share. And I don't like just talking for, not being interesting or helpful to anyone. And sure enough, you guys shoot me a comment or a private message on Facebook or email that's like, hey, I have this question. I'm like, oh my gosh, or they have this story. And guys, I've been in this industry 40 years. I probably have many stories to share with you that, are helpful for many people. Because if you're going through something in your ballroom dance life, you're probably not the only one. Finally, thank you so much. I do not know which one of you it is, but someone from our channel anonymously donated $5 to my daughter's school fundraiser to raise money for the library and playground. So anyway, I don't know who you are, but you know who you are. I'm talking to you. Super appreciate it. She gets recognized in the cafeteria each time someone makes a donation, and she doesn't get a kickback financially. It doesn't matter to her if it's 1 cent or $1,000. So anyway, I just so appreciate your generosity and kindness. So anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Happy dancing. Doodles.